Hello! Today we take a look at Lost in Random, the Eternal Die. This is the second game in the Lost in Random series, and this time it's actually an action roguelite, similar to the Hades games, but with some nice ideas which give it its own identity. So let's take a look here together what Lost in Random, the Eternal Die is all about. The game is split into different stages, which have also lots of differences in terms of design and enemies that inhabit them. And here we can see the second stage. There are also several boss enemies included. Here you can see on screen a bit of the first boss fight. Since this is a roguelite game, we are also able to power up our stats and our weapons whenever we die and get back stronger into the game for the next round. Here we can see our buddy Emma, who in exchange for the pip dust that we collect gives us blessings, which gives us more health, lets us revive, and further bonus attributes that help us in the game. Here we can see Rag, another character in the so-called sanctuary where we start from, and who helps us to change weapons and improve also the stats of those. Personally, I became a fan of playing with a bow, but let me know in the comments which weapon you enjoy the most. We find also cosmetic items during the game, so that we can customize the outfit of our character in the wardrobe.
Alex, let me see.
There are also lots of interesting characters to meet during our playthrough, which are also trapped in the black dye.
Wait, that's a Sixers uniform. Only children who... How did you end up here?
I'm not allowed to speak to you.
Furthermore, you find also rooms which give more detail around the lore of the game.
That old painting. Took ages and I couldn't stand still long enough. Nat stood for both of us. She always protected me.
Tell me, Alexandra, what does this bow and dying in Mare's wicked games have in common?
Just... I have no idea.
They're both an harrowing experience!
Lost in Random, the Eternal Die is a lot of fun. Let's dive here into the beginning of the game together and check out the initial tutorial to see how the game plays.
Once upon a time, in the wonderful kingdom of Random, everyone lived happily, in order and in prosperity. This was all thanks to the great Queen Alexandra, who fairly wielded the power of the ancient black dye. But this black dye was an ally of many faces. As corruption spread, betrayal followed, and the kingdom soon fell like pieces on a board. In this chaos, a sister's life was lost. But a long-lost friend returned. Fueled by vengeance, the reunited pair challenged the evil before them. But the odds were not in their favor. And our heroes found themselves dragged into the twisted realms of the black dye.
Time for us to save the world. Our little buddy, Fortune, the white dye, comes along with us and helps us actually in the fight.
Fortune? Are you okay?
My name is King.
Of course I'm Alexandra. Who else would I... By the dice makers. Fortune, I am smaller. Weaker, too. For how long have we been trapped here? Never mind. It changes nothing. Let us destroy this place, one way or another.
So we use here the X button for our standard attack and can also hold it for a moment to charge up for a stronger attack. We use the A button for a dash, which is very important in this game to avoid getting hit by enemy attacks. And with the B button we can throw our little friend the dice as attack. And this can also add a bonus on the attack later on depending on the number that the dice shows.
Alexandra, fortune at last.
Who are you?
After all I've done for you, well, I am the knight, the body of the black die, the one you blame for losing everything.
Good. Then stop playing around and face my vengeance.
Oh, we will play, Alexandra, for I have prepared a game just for you.
Let's jump into the adventure.
The queen enters the board.
So we can always equip also one card, which basically gives us a dynamic attack on the Y button, depending on the power of the specific card we hold. This is a very nice idea actually, so we have a lot of variety available on those attacks.
Easy come, easy go.
So after enemy encounters we find coffers, which leave us with relics and pearls, and those gain us again a specific power boost, especially if we match at least 3 of them in the same color in a row. Take that!
There's ancient magic in these.
Always important to dash. Collecting Cinder is important because it helps us later on to improve our weapons. Yeah, max health seems to be a good choice.
Oi, dice wielder! Oi, oi, oi! Well, if it isn't a living customer, and a dice wielder at that, did I win the old raffle or something?
A merchant? Inside the black die?
Not any merchant. Manny Check's the best trader around, if you ask me. Also, the only one, to be fair. Never knew I'd cherish Monopoly this much. I tell ya, makes saving up for that big pension a whole lot easier. Anyway, what you having?
So Manny Checks is a merchant who can sell us items. Unfortunately, we don't have enough coins right now to buy anything here. Okay. And what is that? Nice, very nice.
Moving on.
Nice. Oh wow.
What a tragic, tasteful ending.
So now we died for the first time, and that's in the end also part of the game loop.
What in random? We're not dead, Fortune.
Since this is a roguelite game, we can now improve our character and become stronger for the next run.
A dice wielder? Oh, luck has finally turned. I'm Chance. Welcome to the Sanctuary.
Sanctuary? Everything went dark and then we fell into a pile of junk.
Yes, death is not final here. It is but one of Mare's evil ways to imprison us and harvest our misery. But in you, I see hope. You can break us free from Mare's daunting grasp.
If defeating Mare is what it takes to destroy the Black Dye, then...
It is. Hurry, find me at the mysterious portal.
Pipdas is important because it can grant us later on so-called blessings, which improve our character.
A castle drawbridge. There must be a way to lower it. What's a wardrobe doing here? The size of this robot pawn. Wouldn't want to face it in an arena. Probably an unstoppable killing machine. There's something about this fountain. Those statues.
The art design of the sanctuary and all its characters is also really nice.
That wonderful smell! Oh, my child!
Armor? Impossible. I ended you. You and your sisters.
And yet, here we are, feeding Mare with our misery. But with my blessings, we can restore your lost strength.
Blessings? You'd sooner curse me. Keep your filthy magic away.
Do you want to regain your strength, or not? you'll be back soon.
Ah, you look ready? Enter Mayor's dark games here. But beware, these challenges are rigged, and no two visits are alike. Rooms twist and turn, treasures are found and lost again. A foe that you have beaten returns.
Random rules.
This journal might provide some sense of order along the way. Now, if anyone can defeat Mayor and lead us out of this nightmare, it is you. Best of luck, Dice Wielder.
Okay, next run. Let's see how far we get this time.
Wasn't enough. Meet your opponents.
That's it? Leftovers from Mayor's corruption.
Welcome. Prizes on every throw. One more roll, one more whip.
The traps are back, of course. That's a new one. Let's bring it down. Crushed pips.
Let me lighten that purse for you.
And here comes the first boss fight.
No running in the castle! This must stop immediately!
So we actually fight here against two enemies with slightly different attack patterns.
Better than one, dear.
Very nice.
closing in on Mare, Fortune.
Okay, nice. Now let's see what the next stage brings us.
You always feared this place.
Challenge accepted.
Really cool art style here.
Next, please. The visionary? How in random did you end up here? I'm not sure, Fortune. Something bad happened to him. If you understand what I'm saying, try to make it back to the sanctuary. Too bad it's temporary.
What is that?
Step right up and roll to decide your opponents.
Let's try that.
The lower the roll, the lower the challenge. Fate has decided. Let the battle begin. There we go. The dice wielder wins again. Fantastic.
Nice. Alright, so far here today with Lost in Random The Eternal Die. Really awesome game. Hope you check it out. Until next time.